And I think that turnovers are more of a problem for Liberty because they play at a slower pace. They do not have as many possessions in a game as Oklahoma State wants to have.
Here's Cunningham. Hardly touched the ball. Now he's making a move. Outside they go with 5 minutes gone. Quick looking drive by Walker. Count it for 2 and a 5.
There's a whole lot you can do defensively to stop that.
8-0 run by Liberty. It's Cunningham on top and met with the defense. On the wing, they give it off to Walker, who tries. He's a high fly. They got Cuffy. His three-point shot. Oh, at the great steal right here. Picked up by Walker. Travel the other way. Great
process. He's a very talented, athletic young man. He just is still learning how to play the game.
And LeBoon backdoor. Yep. Easy 2 for Rondel Walker.
And right pace. We're just not seeing it as much. Great example right here. Cunningham not pushing it there.
Two sides of the coin, Holly. On the one hand, Oklahoma State's in the rhythm from playing a couple nights in a row. But at the end of a long season, having a day off in between, I think is the bigger advantage.
Cunningham, an easy 2 with all the attention he drew. That pass deflected. Rondel Walker glides in, lays it in. 2-point game. Peppers to Sims. Jump hook, rolls off. Cade Cunningham gets it across to Anderson. Walker in the corner. That's another 3. To back.
Good effort. This is what Vital does. He keeps possessions alive.
Tried to bank one home. The back tap by Thamba.
Look at the transition defense.
Rondel Walker, coast to coast.
They are. You can't overdo it. You're right, Bob. It's a balance. Oh, that's nice.
A block by Caleb Boone. Cunningham, another hit ahead. Rondel Walker throws it down. Meyer picked up his dribble. He's just going to hoist one up. Just about got the roll as Cade Cunningham pulls it down. Rondel Walker. It's a 3 from the corner. Davion Mitchell sets up Butler for 3. Cunningham's got the rebound. Oklahoma State with the ball in the lead. Vital on Cunningham. Tries to go around him. Backdoor cut. Rondel Walker plays.
The defense average. The offense high level this year in conference play.
Likely's in trouble. He splits the double team. Great vision. The shot fake. And here, that hit the backboard first. There is Manick, though, setting up Davion Harmon, who hits the triple. And that gives OU the early lead.
Well, Davion Harmon is playing great basketball off the ball this year as a 2-guard. He's been red hot lately. Piloting now.
Manick, heat check. That's an air ball.
See that crowd right there? Watch the jerseys. They're kind of working so he doesn't get to the basket. He's
most odd year of years in college basketball and all of sports, of course. And it seems only appropriate that they're playing twice in 3 days this year.
You know, I wasn't even here in 1921. Wow, that's one time I wasn't around. Unbelievable. That's a long time ago.
I think you missed that by 1 year, right? There's a deep jumper. No doubt about it, #1 pick. What would they be looking at?
I think defensive intensity, he can still improve in that area in terms of bringing it every single possession.
For 3, Cunningham. He's off the mark and Queft able to save it, but saved it right on.
Took him to the Final Four with Big Country. Remember that 95?
Sure.
Over the Meadowlands in New Jersey. Oh, the strip right here. Here we go.
And an easy deuce for Rondel.
Yeah, that was a great wrist pass by Bryce Williams. He got that ball off his hand quickly.
Cade Cunningham, been quiet in the early going. Cunningham, quick move, now steps back.
Look at the spacing, John. 4 out around Boone. They move the ball with the 4 guards.
Boone double team. Good feed in.
One and done.
Anderson. Cunningham keeps it alive after the miss by Anderson.
Now he's just making sure his team is going to win this game today. He's going to make sure they don't take a step back because of Iowa State's record in the conference. And he really understands he has to do a little bit more because I say likely he's not playing. Got to get over themselves. Just play on. No need for a technical foul right there.
Bolton and Cunningham out front. Caleb Boone sets that screen. Moncrief looking for Caleb. Back cut, swing to the corner, three Walker, good. Good ball move.
It's been a rough season, Robbie, but he told us a couple of weeks ago after the Baylor game, he told his guys, look, I'm not giving up on you. Mike Boynton said, well, he has a tremendous amount of respect for what Bruce is doing. He said they're winning for the future right now.
Rondel, he's not a great three-point shooter, only 25% of the season, but yeah, that's wide open, and maybe for a reason. You know, that's what you always say is maybe you're open for a reason, but somebody's got to make a play.
I thought my eyes deceived me on the pass. I didn't even want to comment on it. We've got the higher angle here in Stillwater, so I wasn't sure, but
I mean, we worked, tens of games in all these spots. There's a steal and a takeaway and a dunk.
Central. The Duke medical team was a bunch of former college players who were studying in medical school, many of them off to the war, coming back to the war, and they played on a Sunday morning in March. They had to sneak into the UNC Central gym to play the game. UNC Central won handily against some really good college players, John.
Samuel at the line. Missed that one. A quick three by Ron.
But, he checks pretty much every other box.
Mike, for a lot of the year, I've kind of favored Jalen Suggs from Gonzaga as a guy that I would take before Cade. I'm better. We've seen teams come back and go in the tank. It's been so hard to figure out at times. Outside of Baylor and Gonzaga, everything else has been up for grabs.
Cunningham to walk.
This is a life ender. This will scar you forever playing against that team.
Here's Walker alone and nailed. Boone leading the way for the Cowboys with 10 points and 8 rebounds in the first half. Cunningham, give him. Smith turns it over. Here come the Cowboys. Walker, yes, again.
80%. And after a lackadaisical start, the Cowboys have gotten right back into this game. They force another turnover in transition. Rondel, Walker, all
important statistical category. He leads them in.
Anderson comes up with a gorgeous feed to a cutting. Bodes well for us. There's an open three.
Position as head coach there saying we're going to shoot a lot of threes, we're going to run and gun, and we're going to live and die by that philosophy, and they are living right now.
In a big way. Bolton up to 15 points. And a bolt of energy back in this building. Cyclones have cut it to 9. Of course, they're back in that zone again. Likely probing. Gives it up. 3 by foul on the floor that time on Dudley Blackwell. His second personal. Quick trigger. Batter batted away by Walker on cue. Rondel Walker he is intercepted, and Christian Brown takes it the other way, slams it for Kansas.
Great defense. Let's see if that changes the momentum the other way. Both guys I felt were at fault on that turnover. Cade and Likely. Likely's got to come to the ball and meet it.
That was the first shot for Brown tonight for Kansas.
And Wilson sometimes try to do too much. I think tonight he's done a good job of picking his spots on the offensive end of the floor.
The Walker jumper, splash.
This screen and then dive.
Cunningham saves it. Up ahead, Walker, and one.
A steal by Cunningham. Skipped to the corner. Another three. Taz Sherman with another miss at the line for West Virginia. They're now 5 for 10 as a team at the line. At the front of the
well, I don't like the full court denial here because it opens up the court for the quick two. And see now Ice Likely and gives up the open three.
Hey. And it's knocked
there because a team doesn't shoot the ball well or doesn't attack it as well as they do their man. They're still going to beat your zone if you're not ready to shift in it and practice it a lot. Oklahoma State looks.
Lubbock was January of 2017, so it's been almost 4 years since they've won here. They're down one in overtime.
Walker got the three to
basketball in the state of Texas until I got down here and started recruiting, and you could find tons of talent, and he certainly has.
Yeah, and there's a great pass inside right there by
takeaway from TCU once again.
Strong.
Like Gordon said, he's got to try and stop that transition game to come up empty there.
Cowboys shooting 31% tonight.
And Miles off to Pearson. 10 on the shot clock. Here's Nembhard. Calls his own number and badly misses that time. Here's Walker. Slashes to the hoop and gets the bucket. 7 points in the second half for Taryn Todd. Puts TCU up by 2.
Good cut.
And what opportunity.
Yeah. It's a battle of freshmen. Welcome to the game. Cade Cunningham comes back in to greet him.
You wanted to play in the big time? Okay. Be careful what you wish for.
Not the best of screens set out high by Cunningham. And a little floater in the lane is good by Rondel Walker. 6 here in the first half. OSU retakes the lead. Dennis, a contested 3 by Cunningham. Wouldn't go. Here comes Avery Anderson, the third, back the other way. A nice slicing cut to the basket. Rondel Walker kind of pulled the string on a 14-footer. Etienne steps into a 3 in transition, and Williams collects the rebound up ahead to Cunningham, working on Dennis. Gives it up again, and a straightaway 3 is buried. Rondel Walker. Gilbert's got to go. And a lazy pass stolen away by Walker, who stuffs it in with both hands. Yeah, average, but as you mentioned earlier, it only took him 91 seconds to get 13 against ORU, so don't blink.
Yeah, don't fall asleep on guarding this guy.
They've been struggling from the floor recently. OSU has one of their last 7 from the field, and that is a killer. A 3
in Wichita that afternoon. Back to a 2-point game, approaching the midway point of the second half. Likely dumps it down. Extra pass behind the arc, and it's good. Final 45. As the Cowboys will improve to 4-0 on the season. And Oakland will fall to 0-6.
Lost it again. That's a couple of turnovers for the youngster.
And 3 shutouts.
Scored a goal and a foul after their high school experience.
Boy, the drought continues for Marquette. 13-0 run here. A chance for Oklahoma State to build on it now.
Walker swirls it through.
And as a result, more confident. And he's improved his perimeter game across the board. Not only his free throw shooting's improved, but he now is a threat from the 3-point line. Comfortable. You can run him in a pick and pop. You can run him in a pick and roll. Versatility.
Flavors back into the game. Walker with the left hand. This guy's tough as 1 out of 2 for Cunningham. Marquette's got to start to get their offense in gear. And they turn it over. Wonderful decision. Cunningham finds Walker. Score it, and he's fouled.
Right guy shot it. And the more, Mike, that I follow this stuff when I'm around it, like you. In game number 2 of the 2020-21 season. Little token pressure in the backcourt by Texas Southern. And a little baby hook in the lane. But he's got a tremendous motor. And he is not scared to go compete. And the Cowboys with a 3-point out the third. Prior to that last possession, I was getting ready to say, Cowboys up 10. Real opportunity with 2 and change left to kind of set the tone going into halftime. Certainly enough time for Texas Southern to make a little bit of a run to get back into it. You want to 11:30 to go. Cunningham drives and dishes into post-ups when the opportunity is advantageous. Cunningham feeds Walker again and again. Open 3 from the wing, a little strong. Cunningham boards it, kicks out into 3, and it is good.